Love has always been one of the greatest adventures of life. Some people protect their hearts carefully, afraid of losing themselves, while others are willing to throw caution to the wind and risk everything for the person they love. Have you ever wondered which zodiac signs are bold enough to put it all on the line? Astrology reveals powerful truths about the way each sign handles love. Some are cautious and steady, while others are fearless warriors of the heart. In today's video, we're going to uncover the zodiac signs that would sacrifice comfort, security, and even logic in the name of love. Stick around because you might just discover why your sign or your partner's loves with such intensity. Zodiac number 6. Aries, the fearless lover. Aries is ruled by Mars, the planet of action and passion, which makes them one of the most daring lovers in the zodiac. When Aries falls in love, they don't tiptoe around their feelings. They dive headfirst. Heart racing, ready to conquer any obstacle. To them, love is an adventure, and they see risk as part of the thrill. If it means winning someone's heart, Aries will chase, pursue, and even put themselves in uncomfortable situations without hesitation. They'll fight for their partner, stand up against anyone who threatens the relationship, and make dramatic gestures to prove their devotion. But what sets Aries apart is their bravery and vulnerability. While others might fear rejection, Aries would rather risk being hurt than miss the chance at real love. They're the sign that will confess their feelings boldly, change their life path for love, and take leaps others wouldn't dare. For Aries, love is worth every risk, because to them, the only failure is never trying at all. Zodiac number 5. Leo, the devoted heart. Leo, ruled by the sun, shines brightly in love. For them, relationships are about loyalty, pride, and grand gestures. When Leo falls, they fall hardened. Their love is not something they give lightly. Once they commit, they'll protect, defend, and uplift their partner with a fiery devotion that can be awe-inspiring. If Leo believes in the relationship, they'll risk everything to keep it alive, even sacrificing personal comfort or status to stand by their lover's side. What makes Leo so fearless in love is their deep need for emotional recognition. They want to be the one for someone, and when they find that person, they'll put their whole heart on the line. Leos are not afraid to risk their pride, their resources, or even friendships if it means fighting for love. They crave a love story that feels legendary, and legends aren't written without sacrifice. So when Leo risks everything for love, it isn't reckless, it's noble. They want a love that burns so brightly it leaves no doubt, and they'll walk through fire to keep it. Zodiac number 4. Scorpio, the all-or-nothing lover. Scorpio is one of the most intense and magnetic signs of the zodiac, ruled by Pluto and Mars. For Scorpio, love is not casual, it's a soul-deep connection that consumes them completely. When they fall in love, they don't do it halfway. They go all in, body, mind, and soul. And because of that, they're absolutely willing to risk everything. A Scorpio in love will face fears, give up control, even expose their deepest vulnerabilities, all things they normally guard fiercely. They are drawn to love that feels fated, almost destined, and they'll endure storms, battles, and sacrifices to hold on to it. Their loyalty runs so deep that they'll stand by their partner in the darkest of times, risking reputation, security, or peace of mind for the bond they cherish. But make no mistake, Scorpio's risks are not careless. They calculate, they commit, and when they choose, they stick with it, no matter the consequences. For Scorpio, love is transformation, and they'd rather risk being destroyed by it than live a life untouched by true passion. Zodiac number 3. Sagittarius, the adventurer in love. Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, thrives on adventure, freedom, and the thrill of discovery. When it comes to love, they're not afraid of risk, because to them, love itself is the greatest journey. If they fall for someone, they'll travel across the world, leave behind security, or break the rules to experience love fully. They see risk as a necessary part of growth and love as an adventure worth taking. Sagittarius is the type to chase a long-distance relationship, take chances others shy away from, or leave behind stability to follow their heart. They're fueled by optimism and the belief that love should expand horizons, not limit them. This makes them daring in romance, unafraid of rejection or loss. At times, their risks can look reckless, but it's driven by faith, that love is meant to teach and transform. They'd rather risk failure than live with what if. For Sagittarius, love is about exploration, freedom, and living with passion. And if that means risking it all, they'll gladly take the leap. Zodiac number 2. Pisces, the selfless romantic. Pisces, ruled by Neptune, is the dreamer of the zodiac, the soft, sensitive soul who believes in love's power to heal and transform. When Pisces loves, they love unconditionally, often putting their partner's needs above their own. This makes them one of the signs most likely to risk everything, because they see love as sacred, worth any sacrifice. Pisces will forgive when others walk away, give when others hold back, and stay even when things get difficult. They're willing to risk heartbreak, disappointment, and even their own emotional well-being, because they can't help but see the best in those they love. Their empathy drives them to sacrifice comfort, time, and sometimes even self-identity, just to keep their relationship alive. While some may see this as naive, Pisces sees it as devotion. They believe in fairy tales, in love that conquers all, and they're willing to risk everything to prove that love is real. For Pisces, even if love ends painfully, the experience itself is worth the sacrifice. Zodiac number 1. Cancer, the protector in love. Cancer, ruled by the moon, is the nurturer of the zodiac. Their heart is deeply tied to family, home, and emotional security, but when it comes to love, they'll risk even that to protect the bond they cherish. Cancer loves fiercely, and their loyalty knows no limits. Once they feel emotionally safe with someone, they'll go to extraordinary lengths to keep that connection alive. For Cancer, risking everything in love often means sacrificing personal comfort, financial security, or even their own needs to stand by their partner. They'll fight for the relationship when others might give up, staying devoted even through hardships. Their protective nature drives them to put love and family above all else. This willingness to risk is rooted in their deep emotional bonds. They don't just love on the surface, they invest their soul. That's why for Cancer, letting go is harder than risking it all. They would rather endure storms and challenges than lose the person they love. For Cancer, love is worth any sacrifice, because their heart is home and they'll do anything to protect it. At the end of the day, the signs we've talked about, Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer are the ones most likely to risk it all for love. But remember, astrology is a guide, not a fixed destiny. Just because your sign shows certain patterns doesn't mean you're locked into them. We all have free will, and knowing your tendencies simply gives you the power to make wiser choices in love. The truth is, risking everything for love can be beautiful, but it also requires balance. It's about knowing when to give, when to fight, and when to protect your own heart. So now I want to hear from you. Would you risk it all for love? Drop your zodiac sign in the comments and share your story. Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who loves astrology, and subscribe for more powerful insights written in the stars.